Hey everybody, Head Coach Robert Gray here with Victory Performance, going over our week 3, day 3 metabolic resistance training workout. Okay, we'll start our warm-up with our hip series and our shoulder series. Again, those links are on your PDF or on our warm-up playlist on YouTube, okay? From there, going into the metabolic resistance training for the day, we have a 24-minute clock working through our 6 movements, same 6 movements we've done the previous 2 weeks, so you guys should have a lot of familiarity with these and a lot of comfort in executing these at a high level for the full 24 minutes, okay? So first movement, single leg swing. Again, if you have a kettlebell, that's what we'd want to use. If you don't have a kettlebell, a dumbbell will work. If you'd rather use a milk carton or something, we can do that as well. So I'm going to demo this with my half-gallon milk carton here. I've got my inside hand giving me some stability here on this post. My outside leg is doing the work. Okay, executing this with some intent, some speed, some power. This is really a combination of our kettlebell swing and our single leg RDL, right? From there, after we do 8 on each leg, from there we're going into a Copenhagen side plank. So we'll need a bench or a chair of some sort, okay? By now you guys have all done this a little bit, so we could start to progress to a bit more of a straight upper leg. Okay, we don't have to go all the way to the end of our leg here, okay? But we can start to get this leg a bit straighter, start extending that lever a little bit, okay, during our 20-second hold, okay? So we're squeezing both sides of our glutes and making sure we're belly breathing and staying connected in the front side here. After we complete 20 seconds on each side, then we're going into rear foot elevated split squat. This week we only have 1 rep on each side, so our weight selection can go up a little bit, but the tempo is a 6-second eccentric, okay? So again, you guys have some freedom in selecting where you want to hold the weight, depending on what weight you have and how it feels when you're executing that movement, right? So for this demonstration, I'm going to hold it at my shoulder, okay? From here, I've got 6 seconds of slow lowering. Once I hit the bottom, I'm going to explode up with some intent and some speed. I'll do 1 rep on each leg before transitioning into my single leg glute bridge plus an iso chest press. So if my left leg is going to stay on the ground to do the glute bridge, my right hand is going to hold on to the weight. Okay, hips up, find the glutes, find the abs. And then from here, I have 8 chest presses. Okay, you guys have heard me say it 1,000 times, but we want to think about most of these movements, if not all of them, as core exercises first. This is just one of those movements where it's really apparent from the beginning that your core really needs to be doing a lot of work, okay? After that, we're going into reverse hypers. This is another drill where you're going to need some type of bench. You could also use your couch, okay? Anything that you can lay on and support your upper body with, okay? From here, kind of grab onto something to give you some leverage. And then from here, we're going to be lifting our straight legs up off the ground. Okay, by squeezing our glutes. Our abs are staying on, supporting our hips. Okay, going for 30 reps. 30 reps, okay? Take your time, don't rush those. Okay, again, each rep, you should have a pause at the top, okay, just to make sure it's your glutes doing the work and not your low back. The final movement of our metabolic resistance training circuit for today is a single leg band fly. So we're grabbing that band. Depending on the band you have, it may be a little bit wider if it's a heavier band, maybe a little bit narrower if it's a lighter band. Again, allow yourself to adjust and try different resistances to find the most appropriate level for you, okay? So we'll stand on one leg. We have a soft bend in our elbow to start, and it's going to stay at that little bend as I pinch my shoulder blades and bring my hands wider, okay? As you do this movement, if your shoulder blades aren't retracting and touching each other in this position, then we're not executing this correctly, okay? And it may mean that you need less weight, or you just need to shift your focus as you're executing the movement, okay? Once we've hit our 24-minute clock for that circuit, we're moving on to our ISO finishers. We have ISO push-up for 90 seconds. Again, you are encouraged to find an elevated surface to do this at, okay? We're going to be at our 90-degree or lower push-up position, okay? And we're belly breathing, squeezing our glutes, squeezing our quads for 90 seconds. That may very well be the longest 90 seconds of your life. After that, we're going into lateral lunge, okay? We're going to hold this same thing for 90 seconds on each side. We're in a squat shape, okay? So our hips are down, our chest is up, and we're belly breathing, okay? During this hold, I'm sitting to my right side, so I want you guys to put your mental focus into your abdominal tension on the front side of your hip on the right side here. When you go to the left, it'll be the same thing, just on the left side. Final movement, ISO Superman, laying on your stomach. We're lifting our legs off the ground just like we did for our hypers, and now we're lifting our arms off the ground as well by pinching our shoulder blades. Again, the focus on that Superman is that we're not lifting our limbs by arching our back, okay? We want our spine to stay in the same position, squeeze the glutes, lift the arms, okay? Once you've finished the ISO holds for today, you're all done with your day 3 training session. Great work.